Good morning. Out here on a relatively cool day for Georgia for the end of May. About 65 degrees. And I am starting a warm-up for a 5K time trial that I'm doing as part of my preparation for the Peachtree Road Race on July 4th. So this is, I was hoping to do this at the local high school track, which is where I ran my last time trial back in February, but the track is and football field are under construction. So I am here at the little mini junior high track, which is 5 laps to the mile instead of 4. So for the 5K it's going to be what, almost 16 laps. So anyway, I do testing, what I call testing, to test my fitness about every 3 to 4 months, just to see where I'm at in the process. And a really good distance to test your fitness, especially if you're training for like a 10K or something like that. A 5K seems like a really good distance to test your fitness, because it's not too long, but it's long enough that you can get a real good feeling for how fit you are. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my warm-up here, and then we will see what happens. Hopefully I can run faster than I did in February, which February was 21:44 for the 3.1 miles. So I'm hoping I can be in that range, or maybe a little faster. We shall see. Okay, I've run a couple of miles, done a couple of pickups at 15-20 seconds. Now I'm just doing some stretching, which will hopefully allow me to run faster. We'll see. I've got the same shoes on as I did back in February, the New Balance Fresh Foam Beacon 3s. So that's the same. The difference is the temperature. February was 45 degrees, cloudy and dry. Today is 70 degrees and humid, which is cooler than it normally is this time of year. So all things considered, not too bad. But it'd be interesting to see. I've got 5 weeks until the Peachtree. So if I need to make any adjustments, we will do that. The plan is to go out at somewhere around 7-minute per mile pace. I run with power. I'll talk about that in an upcoming video. But so in power, that equates to around 295, 96 watts for me. But about 7-minute pace for the first mile or 2, and then see if I can push it through the end to try to do better than I did back in February. But either way, it'll be a good baseline. Okay, yeah, whew. That is done. I'll show you the time here. You can see that 3.14 miles, 21:37. So probably 21:30 or so. I'll check when I get back, but whew, that was hard. Well, I guess any kind of testing, you know, anything you're doing to test your fitness should be hard, or it wouldn't be a test, I guess. But pretty happy with that. Started off pretty strong. I kind of felt like I was dying a little bit in the middle. Felt like the pace was dropping. And then with about 5 laps to go, I picked it up and did a pretty good kick the final lap, at least for a nearly 57-year-old guy. I did take 2 very short walk breaks in the last mile for about 3 seconds each, just enough to walk 2 or 3 steps, regather my concentration and start off again. That might be a strategy. I don't know if I've ever done that before, but my time was still faster than February, and it's warmer, slightly windy, so oh no, not bad. I'm gonna do a cool down here and then take a look at it on the computer when we get home and see if maybe I can share some of that with you. All right, later. Okay, here we are at the computer the day after the 5K time trial, but I wanted to show you a little bit about what the result was. This is what's called the Stride Power Center. Like I said, I do use a power meter to train with. I'm going to do a whole set of videos on training with power versus heart rate or pace for those of you that are interested. But for now, I just use it to capture all my runs basically. So this was the run yesterday, 5K time trial. The time was 21:35, 3.14 miles. I ran a little bit farther than I needed to. Average power was 299. I was hoping to do 295, 296, so I did a little bit better there. The pace was 6:52, which is better than what I did in February, which was 6:57 a mile. So average heart rate was 157 over the effort. Now all these things, form power and all this, is specific to training with power. So I'll talk about that in those videos, but let's see what I did each mile. So the first mile, I went out maybe a little hard. It felt like I was running a little faster than I should have. It was a 6:46 mile, 304 watts, so right at the high end of what I thought I could sustain. Heart rate was 150. Second mile was 6:52. That kind of settled, I was settled into a good pace there. 6:52 a mile, 299 watts. The third mile was 7:01, 292 watts. Now this is where I did stop for those 2 really quick walk breaks, and you can see it up here where power and everything went to 0 for a few seconds, and then back up, and then a little later back down. So that's where I did my couple quick walk breaks, and then the last 224 meters, 0.14 miles, I kicked it in with an impressive 6:42 mile pace. So overall, pretty happy with that. Tells me I'm in good shape. I'm on track. My goal for the Peachtree in 5 weeks is somewhere between 7:15 and 7:30 a mile. So we will see if I can do that at that time. Okay, there you have it. That was the 5K time trial. Next big event for me is the Peachtree Road Race, sponsored by the Atlanta Track Club, coming up on July 4th. So, like I said, I feel pretty good about the training I'm doing so far, and that time trial yesterday showed me that I'm on pace. So 5 more weeks, fingers crossed, everything goes good. Thank you very much for sticking all the way to the end. If you like what you see here and you want to spread the good word, go ahead and hit that bell down there. Give it a thumbs up, that definitely helps. And also subscribe and share with your friends. And down in the comments, go ahead and let me know what you have as a race coming up here in the next couple of months. I'd be very interested to see what all of you are looking forward to on the running calendar. All right, until next time, be well.